Presently, at the moment, I'm just focused on just creating. I just want to, as I said, I just want to create and document and, you know, focus on my art and just put that out there. You don't often see it at the time, but it definitely you definitely see it afterwards. And I always try to go into new challenges with that thinking, you know, of how much it's something that I can grow from. And I think that's important to try to bear in mind at the point of any challenge, if you can, you know. I try to train myself into that mindset of, okay, this is a new challenge, this is something I'm going to grow from, just like I have with every other past challenge. Even though I didn't know at the time, let's go. Because I'm all about growth in the now, living in the now. Yeah, I like to try and capture as much of the now that I'm living in as much as possible. I realize how many moments I wish I'd captured in the past, and rather than living with that regret, I try to, in the present, live in the now and act in the now. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%, yes, no doubt about it. Once I'm aware that this is a moment, which I am a lot more now than I was before, and that everything is important, those two things, it's a moment and it's important, and regardless of what it is, it makes me act a lot more responsibly and quicker, if that makes sense. Definitely. I'm just very heavy on putting out various content right now. I'd like to think, you know, I'm doing a favor for the world, my descendants that would like to have somewhere to be able to look back and see their great granddad in his time. I like the idea of not only am I doing it as part of what I do anyway as a creative, but also it will be there, and I think that's pretty important, you know, for the future. I like that I'm doing two things at once. I'm satisfying my own creative inner need to create and produce things and be artistic and put it out to the world, and I'm also preserving myself for those that will come from and after me down the line. Something to look, they can go and, a source they can go and look and find me, you know, and see where they came from and what they were about. You know, I would love that opportunity. Obviously, we didn't have that back then, but we have that technology now, and I'm really excited the fact that I'm doing that thing as well as satisfying myself. I wouldn't have cared what they were doing, or what, you know, whether they were performing poetry or they were just talking about their day, or they were on set doing something, or they were not creative at all. They were just, you know, living life, and it was just, you could just visually see them doing it, and you could get an idea of what they were about and an idea of where you came from and who you are. What your existence in the world might mean. You know, I'm just fascinated by that right now. I actually really feel it's exciting because of where I am kind of looking into where I'm at right now, and I know how exciting that would be, or is, for somebody else when they get to that place. Because I had the opportunity to do a lot of traveling recently, and you know, as you know, if you've traveled, you know, it's something that gives, you know, gets you away, and you get, you know, it just opens up your mind a bit, or it can, or it should. Seeing other walks of life, going other places, and it just has that way of just making you look at your life and where you're at in the world, and you know what you're doing with your life and what you want to do. And I had that opportunity recently, and it really opened up a lot of things for me. And when you talk about that, I find it exciting because I'm in that place right now of that discovery of, wow, there's more to everything and myself, and the possibilities open up more, and that whole thing is exciting. It's part of your journey. It goes back to this thing of when, you know, people will be inspired by stuff you did like a while back, you know, now and when you're no longer here. Both, it works both ways. It's just, it's your footprint.